Hello everyone. Let's provide the solution to this problem. 2 to the power of x plus 8 to the power of x equals 130. Now what do we do? Here we have 2 to the power of x plus 8 is the same as 2 to the power of 3. Then we have to the power of x equals 130. My target is to make sure that we have 2 to the power of x in two places. So I'm going to change the position of these powers. So we have 2 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of x, then to the power of 3, and this is equal to 130. Now what will I do? I'm going to replace 2 to the power of x with a letter. So let y now be equal to 2 to the power of x. So in place of 2 to the power of x, I write y. Y plus, in place of 2 to the power of x, I'll write y. So the y will be to the power of 3. And this is equal to 130. And by the way, I can equally say that y to the power of 3 plus y here is equal to 130. And mind you, I can express 130 in this form. So we have y to the power of 3 plus y equal to 125 plus 5. Okay, so I already have what I'm going to do in mind. So y to the power of 3 plus y is equal to 125 is 5 to the power of 3. Then we have plus 5. Now compare what you have on the left and on the right hand side. Mind you, from every indication, we already know that the value of y now is 5. But if we do that, we'll be having just one solution. And then it's not allowed because one solution is not enough because we are to solve the whole of this completely. So we should get at least 3 solutions, both real and complex. Now, what do we do? Let's bring everything to the left. So we have y to the power of 3 minus 5 to the power of 3. We're going to deal with this first. Then plus, we have y minus 5. And then this is equal to 0. Now, from the first bracket, if you have a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, if you factorize this, you will be having a minus b, close the bracket. Then we have a squared plus ab, then plus b squared. Okay, so this is for what we have in the first bracket. Now we have in place of a minus b, y minus 5. Okay, then in place of a squared, I write y squared. Then plus ab becomes y times 5, and that is 5y. Then b squared becomes 5 squared. Then we can close this. We close this, and then I move over to what I have over there, which is plus open bracket y minus 5, and then equate this to 0. Now, what do I do? This is y minus 5 into y squared plus 5y plus 25. That is 5 squared. Then plus open bracket y minus 5, and this is equal to 0. Now, what am I going to do? We have y minus 5 and y minus 5. We are going to factorize it. So y minus 5 is a common factor. Then in here I have y squared plus 5y plus 25, right? Let's have this. And then we have plus y minus 5 divided by y minus 5 is 1. So we can now close this and equate to 0. Now y minus 5 into y squared plus 5y plus 26 is equal to 0. Okay? Now we can now use our zero product rule. It is either y minus 5 is equal to 0 or y squared plus 5y plus 26 is equal to 0. So I'm going to deal with this linear equation first. So y will be equal to 0 plus 5, and our y is now equal to 5. So this is the real solution to the problem. But from this quadratic equation, we are going to have two solutions, although there will not be there won't be real solution. Now let's go there. Okay, so this is the quadratic equation, and the formula we are going to use is y equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now y will be equal to, in place of minus b, we write minus 5, because the coefficient of y is 5, is b, the coefficient of y squared is a, and the 26 over there is our constant. So we have plus or minus, we have b squared, which should be 5 squared, minus 4 times a is 1 times c is 26. So the whole of this will be over 2, 2 multiplied by 1. Now we have y to be equal to minus 5 plus or minus square root of 25 minus 4 times 26 will be 4 times 6 is 24. Then 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 we have 10, 104. Now the whole of this will be over 2 times 1, and it is 2. Now let's continue. Y will be equal to minus 5 plus or minus. Okay, so we have square root of negative 79, and this is over 2. Now from here we have y to be equal to minus 5 plus or minus, we have I square root of 79. Okay, so I got the I from the negative, right? Because it's imaginary to get the square root of 79, of negative 79. So we'll now pick and divide the whole of this by 2. Now we are saying that it is either y is equal to minus 5 plus or minus, okay, well, let me use positive alone, plus I root 79 over 2, or we have minus 5 minus I square root of 79, and the whole of this will be over 2. So from here we have two other values of x, although they are complex. Two other values of y, but they are complex. Now remember when we say that y is equal to 2 to the power of x. Now from the first solution we have y to be 5. So 5 is equal to 2 to the power of x, right? Now to get the value of x, you must take the log of both sides. So if I say log 2 to the power of x is equal to log 5. So that from here x will come out, will come behind, and we have log 2. So this will now be equal to log 5. Since we are looking for the value of x, we divide this by log 2 and divide this by log 2. This will be gone, and x will be equal to log 2 or log 5 over log 2. X will be equal to log 5 over log 2. And log 5 over log 2 will equally be equal to log 5 to base 2. So if you stop here, you're right. If you go this far, you're also right. Now from this, where we have y is equal to minus 5 plus or minus, let me combine it once again, I root 79 divided by 2. We can equally replace y here with 2 to the power of x, and it will be equal to minus 5 plus or minus I square root of 79, and the whole of this will be over 2. Now let me finish it from here, or let me turn over. Okay, so to get the value of x from here, we now take the log of both sides as well. So we have log 2 to the power of x equal to log of everything, which is minus 5, plus or minus I root 79 over 2, right? Now, x will go behind, so we have x log 2 being equal to log minus, open bracket, minus 5 plus or minus I square root of 79 over 2. Then close this. Now divide this by log 2 and divide the whole of this by log 2, so that this can go with this, and x will now be equal to log, open bracket, minus 5 plus or minus I square root of 79 over 2, right? Sorry, I didn't write it well. Over 2. And because of this log 2 that is under it, we can write this to the base of 2. So the whole of this to base 2 becomes the value of x. But remember, there's I here and it's imaginary. Now, this plus or minus means that we're having a 2-in-1 value of x. Thank you for watching.